Most respected and dear friends, you know that I don't waste any word. Even a joke reflects in life. But these jokes are made harder depending upon the doubt in the mind of person. ಮನಸ್ಸು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬೇರೆ ಥರವಾಗಿ ಭಯವಾಗಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟನ್ಸ್ should not happen. Because once I call you friend, you are a friend, whether you know, whether you don't want to know. ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ತಿಳಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಕೂಡ ಯು ಆರ್ ಎ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್. ನೀವು ಫ್ರೆಂಡೇ ಅಂತ. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ I can't tell it, but you should, as a hint, at least know how much of the time schedule, the physical, mental apparatus working as this body gets tainted, in other words, takes more time to execute many things because of this friendliness. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹ ಆಗಲಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಗಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ low just because there is no mind actually, or there is nothing to chew about, to mastify. The effects are not seen by the outside world. So all these very dangerous or very bhayanaka, what we call, very fearful statements also can be made very light if everyone has faith in truth. For example, you have to lose you have to lose yourself. This self is not that self. So the statements which look very, very very much which can shake the fundamental thought of me and I in you, becomes a big, what do you call that, bad dream, what do you call that, bhayanak dream, nightmare. But never the fundamentals of faith or truth should not do or will not do it. If it does, it's not truth. So that's why the other part of this body is all your bodies. All your bodies. ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೇಹಗಳು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು. Other part of this body. Suppose this is a body, you are shadows. Suppose you are each individually is a body, I am the shadow. ನೀವು ದೇಹ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನೆರಳಾಗ್ತೀನಿ. Because you can't extend beyond me, but you can be one with me. When the sun is at peak, when the jnana happens, there is no shadow. Uchchige bardana, what we call shikha, when you reach the top, when you realize that, when he is in full bloomed state, then there is no shadow. So similarly this side also, when you have lost the what I call as you or yourself or you, not the soul, other things, whatever you call as me and I, Nano mattu Nannadu. It's not for transactional sake. I am talking about a very mystic state where when you have lost I have nothing different from you. ಅವಾಗ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್. So the whole direction towards evolution is mystical. We can't make a statement, we can't make an analysis, we can't make a chart, a sketch, we can't describe. The accident management, risk management, nowadays these are the terms. Some mock fire takes place and the fire station people, police people come and put it off. They say, they call it mock. We only did it so that when real thing happens, we will do it. But always the reality bites. So what we learn as yoga, what we learn as meditation, what we learn as concentration, what we learn as devotion, what we learn as materialistic management, what we learn as our stocks and shares and buildings and ownership and the positive puffed up ego in man is being attended in religious, political, commercial, homely ways. It's all mark exercises. The reality is every second. When you have lost the second in thinking about managing or exercising something to manage that kshana, the kshana is lost, the peace is lost, unnecessarily the ego is put in. So wait, the morning or night, throw away all this, and at least if you are sitting on your bed or if you are sleeping on your bed, just come out and say that I am free now. Let this body sleep. I am free. I am for namesake you can say I am at this second with me. Then you will lose that thought of me and you will really enjoy the presence of that kshana in the kshana. Real ಆಗಲ್ಲ. At least you can imagine that instead of doing other exercises, this can happen. Kshana loses itself in the kana and kana loses itself. That is the beauty. Then any moment you can enter into that. The disturbances in this world will not be registered, but you will react very, very sensitively, very, very freshly and very intelligently, very intuitively. You will attend to your course. CHORES. So what's wrong? Where is any feeling when you yourself are not there in this process? Where is a name? Where is a form? Where is a religion? Where is anything? But with this, you can bear all those name, form, religion, going and standing in the queue for petrol. Anything can happen, but you can be free. Man's brain is mushy and muddy. Suppose every day I do this, if that chance comes again, how will I enter into peace? This man neither wants to leave that nor wants to enter into peace. The question remains as an answer. He should lose first, that should be the faith. ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ಎ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. Then he will ask the question afterwards that suppose the same chance comes, what will I do if I enter into peace and this, how will I react and all. Such a man does not want peace. He just wants to casually know about it. The question is itself the answer. We can't go on convincing these people. So 100% of the people practicing spiritual religion, any other place, they give an answer that this can be controlled like this can be done like this can be done. It's all right, but the question is itself based on a shaky, or as I put it, mushy and muddy brain creates this question. So the person who answers should not answer. He should be very careful. Go ahead, we will see. That should be the answer. So when a brain analysis, a brain questions, the reply should be given in such a way that it should not create another analysis and another question. The moment is peaceful. How can I sleep with high BP? Naturally you can't, because high BP reduces sleep. If you are in peace, you need not sleep. That is the answer. Instead of that, creating another answer that if you are in peace, imagine this and take this tablet and go for a sedative or a booster, then sleep. The next time you will get to such fine, fresh sleep. That is another catch. It's not an answer. So if you are in peace, you will not ask this question. You will sleep. High BP will come and go. Very nice to see such things. high BP and you are sleeping. What beautiful it is. It's a contrast, but whatever you call as Amrita is that. Understand that life should not be confused with what happens on your body or mind. This happening, ultimately doctors will give you a sedative. Even the happening happens, you will not register. Doctor lastly ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಂದ್ರೆ they give you a sedative. Any illness, bed rest or mental illness or acute pain, it's called in different names, sedatives. Ultimately it leads to, even a strong painkiller leads to sleep. Such medicines are given. So the person with peace, even in such a person all this happens, he is sleeping. The reaction is only happening. Whereas these bodies in which medicines are taken are subject to many more exercises of de-drugging in the body. It involves afterwards parapsychic, metaphysical, spiritual fields should not be disturbed by chemical intakes. It is disturbed nowadays. Water is the essence of life. I always maintain, get any disease but drink more water, we will see what happens. Unless, even if it get blocked in the abdomen, there are ways. Just to take 2 figs and it will go away. Many easy methods are there how you can throw out water. So you need not be afraid while you take the water, if it goes inside. That's why last moment also, if a person is dying, they will put some water or milk so that they are at peace. It may be cough, it may be headache, it may be severe pain in the stomach, it can be anything which science or medical science describes as that. Take water. The water blocking is called odema. Even that can be removed. Just by a few leaves of tulsi or figs or something like that. So even a kidney disorder can if you learn it as that, it's bhayanak. It's afraid. You will become afraid. But very simple methods we can just. If we want medication, it is only some figs or kasini, sopu, like that. These things will bring the water out of the system naturally, without putting any material pipes or something like that. Mentha with a little, mentha soaked in buttermilk. So, understand where the water goes in your body. See, from here also you can remove blood, from the toe also you can remove blood, but water consumption is from this to where it is flushed out. Activity of water takes place. So for all this, you need the power of appetite. When you are not hungry, if you are going on eating, it dulls your whole system. Once you are hungry, if you don't eat, that also disturbs the system. Overeating results in downing the system. Undereating also disturbs the system. So, understand how much you need, when you should eat. If you are a freelancer, you don't follow any rules, then whenever you get hunger, you can just, if you are allowed in your office or somewhere else, whenever you get hunger, you just take a little, so that power of hunger vanishes, or rather pain of hunger, feeling of hunger vanishes. The sadhus and sannyasis used to take 3 undays of whatever is given. 3 kavala, what do you call it? 3 hand rounds, more kavala. Now you understand how you work. You are putting it in your mouth. You are biting it with your teeth if possible. Otherwise, older people also start masticating something. Even if the ahara is strong, they will powder it and start mastifying. It's broken into cells. These cells I call pudis, that's called cells, ahara cells. Then immediately the system does not keep quiet. The water in the body creates saliva. This saliva is having digestive juice. Then it goes slowly into the stomach. Everywhere this is mixing and grinder business only. Nothing else. We don't know, but we should also give it rest. We should also thank it. So such a powerful body instrument it is. How it's getting digested, It goes into the stomach. From tooth to intestine and all, it is all grinder business. When the stomach, you get another juice called, it's a gastric juice, gastric digestive juice. Why it happens? Because the body needs the support of carbohydrates, iron, vitamins, etc., proteins. So that kind of acidity, gastric juices creates, and the rest goes into the small intestine. So the digestive system, with gastric digestive juice, which created, it goes into small intestine. It is supported by bile, pancreatic, digestive juice. And ultimately it goes and settles in the liver. There only it gets assimilation. Then you get vigor, vitality, running, active life, this, that. At the same time you get release through digestion and proper system of throwing out. So this God is doing for us, whatever it is, the system is doing. Ultimately the reward we should, as we pay price for buying the food, this thanksgiving should go to the Lord. Aham vaishvAnaro bhutva praninam deham ashrata pranapana samayukta pachamannam chaturvidam. Price ಕೊಟ್ಟು ರೈಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಹೂ ಡಸ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪೇ ಅವರ್ price of offering respects and salutes to that vaishvAnarAgni. So that which is mine is also partly from outside or fully from outside. But I have one instrument called I, which always cries, it's mine, mine. So if that I and mine can understand this, then it will become, oh gods. This I becomes, oh gods. Mine becomes, oh gods. So the connection is achieved. So don't confuse the malina manas, the mushy mind's behavior, or very bad reflexes in the body don't confuse it with this kind of real life. Real life is always pure in all the people. For anything, only gods, only He, boss will decide. As I told you, never get afraid in life. Don't also think that some others are creating, they are making me afraid. Don't think like that. Whoever wants to make you afraid, they are caught with fear. If at all that is right. Usually they don't have the capacity to make anyone afraid. No one in this world can make another afraid. They can think that he will be afraid if I show this, if I go and hit him. They can think. Even after hitting, these days boys themselves are not afraid in the school. What will happen to big people? So it is the catch that others are afraid. The others who want to make you afraid are by them covered by fear. So when they are themselves covered by fear, why you should be afraid? No, that fellow belongs to this religion, that kind of thought, this guru's person, that religious person, so he wants to trouble me, or in the politics, or in the business, or in the job. He's giving trouble to me. Who is he? Who is he? Because the system of fear is individual, the system of execution is in the hands of God, not in an individual. So if you believe in God, everything is right. If you believe in man, we are all caught by fear. Throw away fear. Don't even plan. The executive plan comes. The plan of execution comes naturally to you. A moment the plan of execution comes to you. ನಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಅಫ್ರೈಡ್. ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಫ್ರೈಡ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್. Belief should be transformed into faith. Even confidence can be shaken if there is no faith. If there is faith, then the release starts from the faith. So external faith, internal faith. External faith is what I told, mind. The entire world is mind. Mind, you replace it by God. But this I is also God's. He has given me a beautiful gift to act in this waking state, dream in the dream state, and have a nice sleep. Once again to do acting of dreaming and working in the waking state. Active working as a dreamer in the dream state and have a beautiful sleep. This repeats. This I which carries all this is God's. So either you should be the boss or you should give everything to boss. It is easier if you hand over everything to God, because the management becomes easier. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.